All right. Well, it's 4:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna be try to be kind of quiet here. Playing on my old World of Warcraft server, and this is called Azerothcore. I've made some videos on it. There's still a lot of things to learn. I mean, there's basically endless amounts of things to learn when you run your own World of Warcraft server. And I just came into Shat City here. I'm level 73. I'm a stupid Blood Elf hunter. I'm normally not Blood Elf, but I just, I'm leveling it. And I heard this weird music. And I thought something was broken. But then I realized that the Midsummer event is going on right here, Midsummer Fire Festival. And that's what's causing this music. Well, because it's my own server, I can actually stop this festival right now. And I'm going to do it. So, if you type .event space active list, you'll see what current events are going on. And sometimes it's a big list, depending on the time of year, I suppose. You'll see that the first one there, Midsummer Fire Festival, is active. Arena Booty Run is active. Edge of Madness, Brew of the Month, Call to Arms, Strand of the Ancients, Arena Season 8. All this stuff is active. So what happens if I disable this Midsummer Fire Festival live? Well, you can do it by typing .event stop and then the event number. So Midsummer Fire Festival is event number 1. So we can stop it by typing .event stop space 1. And did you see that wreath just disappear? So I just stopped it. Now, this music is still going on because I have to relog. And I want my original Shatra City music when I'm in here. I love that music. Now, we should get the normal music now because we disabled that Midsummer Festival. Yep. Pretty good, huh? You can also type .event space info and then the event number. It's kind of how they categorize of different events in your own World of Warcraft server. Just like that. Well, I have a few things planned here. First of all, I did some raids with my bots, and now I got a couple of items I have to turn in. But I've never been a Shat on this character, so if I go up in that Aldo Rise to try to turn these in, I get my ass kicked. So I have to find the quest guy to kind of get acclimated with this faction. And then I'm going to try to run, I think, Tempest Keep. And I'm going to do something I haven't done before, which is actually put together the raid correctly, or supposedly correctly. And I'll see if I can do that. I don't know if I can, but I've never really been a raid leader. I mean, I have led a few raids back in 2006 or maybe 2007 or something for random raids. But I don't know, raid composition is just not something I've ever been good at because my memory, I forget what class buffs, what, debuffs and buffs and all that shit. It's a little too much for me in my weak ass brain. And I'm trying to find this Haggard War Veteran because he's the one that starts the quest. And he kind of travels on the road over here somewhere. I'm trying to target him right now. Oops, I just equipped the wrong trinket. Let's put that back. There we go. There he is. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's hiding behind that fucking tree, I think. Wait, nope. What the fuck? He's probably over here. Okay, I think he's over here on this road. I think. What the fuck? Oh, maybe he's down here. What the? Alright, this is pissing me off. Oh, there he is, way over there on that road. Okay, that's why. Alright. Low-level quests. Alright, here we go.
How are you? See you around.
Thanks. Jeez. Is Midsummer a big thing there? I don't know. I guess. It changes the fucking music, which I don't like. right.
Light be with you.
I think I have to just travel around a little bit and turn this quest in, and I should be able to... It's been a long time. I think I'll be able to talk to the Aldor guys without getting killed. All right.
Be careful.
Oh, it's this guy here. It won't take long.
Need help?
Yeah, we've heard that before. So yeah, if you haven't heard, people, have developed their own server for World of Warcraft, obviously. They've been doing it a while. And this might be the best iteration of it. It's called Azerothcore. Why do I consider it the best? Well, for example, the scripts and the accuracy being Blizz-like is pretty close to the original. It's not exactly perfect because this is not the original server code. People invented it to be as close as possible to the original. And I think they did a pretty goddamn good job. Like this, for instance. They had to actually program all this stuff. Because it's not in the client side, it's in the server side. The names of the characters, how much health they have, where they go, their paths, quests turn in. I mean, that's a shitload of fucking work, dude. And many people have tried over the years, and I think one of the reasons, the main reason right now, why I think Azerothcore is ahead of everybody else, is mainly because of player bots. All these bots in my who list, these are not humans. These are bots running around. And they're actually, in the last, 5 months to a year, they've really improved their AI and their intelligence to run old raids. They can actually do the mechanics in most of the raids now, which Sea Mangoes can't do. And what else is there? There's Sea Mangoes and whatever else that uses player bots or some version of player bots. And I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Sea Mangoes is going to team up with Azerothcore to share the knowledge. Maybe they will. We'll see. But a lot of work has specifically been done on Azerothcore here, which is Wrath of the Lich King. So, Sea Mangoes is another version of a WoW server that also has Wrath of the Lich King, but it also has Burning Crusade and Vanilla. And they also have player bots, but their player bots behave a bit different than Azerothcore bots. For instance, Sea Mangoes player bots actually jump. When you're just standing around, they just randomly jump. And that might sound weird or benign or useless, but it's more human-like. The Azerothcore bots don't currently do that. So when you invite them to your group, they kind of just stand around like this. They don't really fuck around the way Sea Mangoes bots do. I don't know who programmed that. I don't know how reliable it is, but I mean, they can easily probably add that to Azerothcore, where you can have the bots kind of just jump around like real humans did back in the day. Getting impatient, wanting to fucking kill stuff, and everybody's just standing around. So, I mean, again, I've said it before, but it's true. Anything is possible with open source. And Azerothcore is completely open source. So all the intelligence, all the scripts, all the bot behavior is all programmable. And you can view the logic yourself, looking at the source code. And you can modify it, make changes. So today, when I get this quest done, I turn these items in, we're going to find out how smart the bots are in Tempest Keep. That raid out in Netherstorm out here, right here. VI. We're going to see how good they are. See if they're competent enough to... Because that first boss is tough. Remember, that phoenix that flies in the air, you have to position the boss a certain way. And if the bots can't do it, well, then again, it could be my raid makeup. I actually just did Black Temple yesterday. Right here, Black Temple. And I struggled a little bit on Illidan. However, I realized that I didn't have enough healers, and I didn't set the fire resist aura on the paladins. That made a huge difference. That fire resist made a big difference. So I didn't have it on. I had to actually manually type it in. And you can find these commands on the Wikipedia page on the PlayerBots module on GitHub. And you can find some more of the commands. Like you can manually make sure that your hunters have a certain aspect on, like aspect of the hawk, or aspect of the monkey, or viper, or whatever. Or if you want, you can use aspect of the cheetah. You can have your hunter bots keep this aspect of the pack on all the time, which of course will daze everybody in the raid, but you can do that. And you can have the paladin select a different aura, or you can have you can manually select the totems that your shamans have. It's a lot of micromanaging if you want to get down to that level. If you don't ever want to do that shit, then when you invite your bots, like a warrior here or a paladin, DK, you could just every time you click this button, there'll be a random spec. They'll be the same level as you, but they'll be a totally random spec. Like if I invite 3 warriors right now, they could all 3 be protection warriors, or they could be 2 Furies and a protection warrior. You don't know. It's random. That's why they're called random bots. However, once you invite them in, you have full control to respec them, re-gear them, and change their AI and whatever behavior. So the initial invite, it's random, but you can change that. So you can have the exact raid composition that you want, which is pretty awesome. And there's a new command too that I haven't really talked about that allows you to best in slot gear out your bots. There's a new best in slot command. So instead of the auto gear command, when you type auto gear like this, that gears them up generally with blues and some epics, I think. But there's a new, I think it's called best in slot gear. Don't quote me exactly, but it's something like that. When you type that, it'll give them the best in slot at their current level, which is a new command in player bots for Azerothcore. I have not done it yet, but I could always try. All right, so we done with this? It won't take long. Yeah, sure. A couple years ago, you can yell at player bot clanmates on TeamSpeak. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was going to go over my add-ons too. I've gone over before, but I'll check out my my actual interface settings. This is what I prefer. Let's see, combat, display. I don't like to show helm. I like to show cloak though. Objectives here, social. I always turn off mature language filter because I don't want shit to be censored. I disable the spam filter because, you know, bots will probably spam me or whatever. That's okay, I don't give a shit. My names, I only have friendly players checked and allow overlapping unit nameplates, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's my settings. Never adjust camera. That's my favorite setting right there, because by default, if you're like running forward, your camera will spin around behind you, and I never like that. That always fucking bugged me, because if I'm running straight and I sometimes want to just like look off to the right, I don't want it to fucking pivot back straight. Keep your hands off my camera. Alright, so features, I used Equipment Manager. This is nice to have. It's off by default. To enable the Equipment Manager, you just click that, and then you go to hit C for your character, and then you'll have this new button right here, Equipment Manager. And you can save like PvP or PvE gear sets and shit. It's kind of nice. Alright, so did the quest. Hopefully they don't kick my ass now.
Well met. Light bless you. Greetings.
Yeah, I don't think I...
For the Alliance.
Oh, I just did Alder. Okay. That's what I wanted.
I hope you learned a thing or two about Shattrath, adventurer. It might take some time for things to sink in. Are you certain of your choice, adventurer? The Aldor will welcome you as an ally, but the Scryers will not easily forgive your decision.
Ha ha ha, that's too bad. Alright, cool. I should be able to turn these items in now and get some gear up. My gear really sucks right now. I got greens even. Ugh. I was going to level all the way to 80 with some of these BOA items, like this Dread Pirate Ring, and then the Balanced Heartseeker and the Charmed Ancient Bow. These are BOA items that a lot of times give you more experience and shit. But they're a lot weaker than raid items, that's for sure. Like this, experience gained by 10% right here. Alright, I should be able to turn this shit in now, I think. Ah, shit. I can't turn it in yet, god damn it. Ah. I don't want to do a bunch of quests and shit. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to cheat. I think I'm gonna cheat. stand by. All right, dot modify reputation 932, 80,000. Thank you. All right, I just gave myself exalted. Whatever. Not a big deal. All right. Shoulders, I don't think are right. Okay, yeah. Whatever. You can get the PvP equivalent too if you want, but I like the black shoulders, the PvP equivalent for this. Tier 4, I believe it is, yeah. It looks really great on hunters. This is kind of a brown color, but the PvP equivalent is black and green. I just fucking think it looks great. Anyway, is that an actual upgrade? No, it's not really. It's actually not that much of an upgrade, I suppose. Pants are a little better, so maybe I'll take the pants. Alright, then I'm gonna use equipment manager, save. Alright. Alright, now I have to let's see. I want to do this raid composition thing, so I want to make my quick raid and then head out and do Tempest Keep. So, let's look at this. I got this little raid composition list. I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm going to try it out. There we go. So we want protection, paladin, holy priest, holy paladin. Okay. Protection, paladin, holy paladin, priest, convert to raid, and then we want a shaman, group 1. Okay, so I'm going to move myself to group 2, and I'm going to put a resto druid in there. Now remember what I said is that when you invite them, they're going to be random specs, and we'll see here. What do you mean I'm not? I know. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm going to get him killed. I summoned him to me in the contested area. So let's go down here so they don't get their ass kicked. I should raid Aldor while I'm aligned with them. Just bring a raid in here and kick Aldor's ass. It's kind of slow right now. See that? I think there's something up with my server where it sometimes behaves slowly. Okay. So this, like I said, like this. It's an elemental shaman, I don't want that. There's a ret paladin, holy priest, that's right, restoration. So that's a couple of them are right. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. I just want to get these groups right. So I need a protection paladin, or protection warrior, arms warrior. Me, and then a paladin and a shaman. And then I want 3 beastmaster hunters for some reason. A feral druid and another shaman. Okay, so those. See, it's kind of slow to add him. It's not terrible, but it should be instant. And I think that's a problem with my server and not Azerothcore. I'd have to basically build a new machine with just Debian Linux to find out if that's the case, or try to make some changes on my virtual machine to see. What is he just running in place? Then I need 3 destruction warlocks, balance druid, and a shaman. Alright, and then 3 arcane mages. I don't know why you'd want arcane in Tempest Keep. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe. A shadow priest and an elemental shaman. Okay, now I have to actually target them and set their right specs. So that's a restoration. See, he's elemental, so we have to whisper him. We have to whisper the shaman in my group and then type talents, spec, resto, PvE. There, now he's a resto shaman. And then ret and a holy paladin. Nope, this ret has to go protection. So talents, spec, prot, PvE. Alright, good. Now for the second group, I need arms and protection. Jeez. Okay, This guy needs to go protection. Prot PvE. Paladin needs to be retribution. Alright, and then enhancement shaman. Yep, that's right. Okay, then 3 Beastmaster Hunters. I don't know why. VM PvE. Again, you don't have to really do this, but then again, your raid composition might not be right, and you might wipe a lot. So, but then again, I'm not saying that this is the best. This is just what is recommended by somebody, and I just don't know if that's true or not. Resto, PvE, Shaman, and then this should be Feral. He's Feral, okay. Beastmaster. And then the Warlocks need to all be Destruction. Destro, PvE. Yep. Okay, you guys wait here. This shaman has to be balance. Yep. Balance and then elemental. Okay, and then in the last group, 3 arcane mages. Arcane, PvE. And then Shadow and Elemental. Alright, so after you set all their specs, you type in raid chat, maintenance. And then auto gear. There. Now they're going to be the proper spec, and they're going to have like consumables and shit ready for raiding. So I'm going to tell them all to follow me. Now I'm going to teleport to Tempest Keep. Or actually, I'm going to teleport to Netherstorm. Netherstorm. I wouldn't normally do it, but just for the sake of time. Actually, I'm going to teleport over to Cosmo Wrench. There, you can specify exactly where you want to teleport to as the GM of your server. Okay, they're all here. Now, I don't know if they have flying... Oh, they do have flying mounts. Alright, come on, guys. Make sure this is set for the 25-player raid. Yep. Cool. Simple as that, right? Again, you can always add all these guys to your friends list, and they'll be permanent so long as you don't delete them. Although I wouldn't recommend making random player bots your permanent friends. You should probably use alt bots instead. Alt bots are alts on your own account. Okay, they're coming in. See, they have a Tempest Keep strategy. It says right there, added Tempest Keep strategy. That means they should know exactly how this place works. And they should be able to follow... Oh, one thing you probably should do is set your main tanks. So I'm going to set this Paladin as my main tank right here. So I'm going to right click and go to main tank. And then for some of the other tanks, I'm going to do main assist. Like this guy right here. Main assist, or assist. And then... Okay, well, I guess I only have 2 tanks, but you're probably gonna have more than 2 tanks. I don't know, so we'll see. But luckily, I can change them anytime I want. I can kick anybody out and not hurt their feelings. Okay, do I have to put a main assist or anything? I'll do assistant on the 2 tanks, because the tanks actually mark things sometimes, which is important. You should probably do that because they have to be able to mark things with skulls and shit like that. And I've seen them do it in Black Temple, especially when there's like a big group and you got to kill things at a certain time. So you probably have to do that. All right, so let's... I'm just going to type the word pull in raid chat, and the 2 tanks should go forward and pull. me feed my pet this shit. What? He doesn't like that food. Fuck you. Uh-oh, we're gonna pull a lava. Somebody pop lust. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, I guess we should put a little damage meter up. See who's winning. Sold you hash? Yeah, sure. I don't think it can work like this. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? If you got a better raid composition, let me know. Not that I'm trying to perfect it. I mean, I am level 73, so I'm above this shit. I mean, this is a level 70 raid, but I'm a few levels ahead of it. Ow! Okay, so I'm using an outdated unbot add-on here. I still like it because it's pretty simple. This is how I control my bots. It's obviously modifiable, but I don't want to use... There's a new one called multi-bot, but there's just too many fucking buttons. So if you hit this drink button, all your bots will drink. But I mean, I think it's good enough for the most part. I mean, I don't know. So, let's see, where is this fuck? Alright, so I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna tell the tanks to go forward with this. Oh shit, there's the fucking ads. We probably have to kill those first, but whatever. Oh, they're walking so slow. Look at them slowly walk up the... Go, guys, go get them. There's the other tank. He's going to the other ledge. Oh, God. Nice knowing you. Oh shit, we didn't clear out those ads. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Probably should have cleared those ads out, huh? Oh no. I think I'm gonna wipe and then clear those ads out, because that's... Hey, they're going up on the top, though. That's good. Let me dismiss my pet. Let me bring these guys to me. Make them go offline. And then I'll feign death. Alright. Always kill the ads. Where the hell's he going? Oh shit, he's targeting me? I just typed GM on because I can't be attacked when he turned GM on. I thought I was good. Turn GM off. Alright, let's summon these guys back to me. I wonder if I should get one more tank for this. Oh shit, they pulled the boss. Oh, great. Oh, maybe we can do it. We'll see. Oh, perfect. Ow! Awesome, dude. Look at that positioning. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Look at that shit. He's ready for him. He's already up there, dude. See, they're marking it with the square. They just marked it with a square, dude. Uh-oh. Come on. I'm gonna try to pull aggro off that thing. Yeah, alright, bring it on, bitch. Come on. Kill him. I'll tank it. Oh my god. Fucking ads. Alright, so now I know to pull those before you pull the boss. I usually don't run it at near the fucking level you're supposed to run it at. Hey, they cleared it. They got him though. Good. Go. Fucking go, guys. That's awesome, dude. It's awesome that they're smart. They're fucking smart, dude. Come on, you have to admit it. Look at they kind of know what to do. That's amazing. These are all bots I'm playing with. I'm the only human in this room. Look at them spread out. And we started at a disadvantage, really. We weren't fully buffed up and manned up and shit. Look at them marking it and everything with the nipple. Look at... Oh, you son of a... Well, the group kind of is working even with just 2 tanks. At least for this fight. Now, will it work for the last fight? No, that definitely won't. You're gonna need a swap. That's the thing about WoW raiding, as you probably know. You do have to change it out sometimes. You do have to make people, hey, can you go healing for this fight or whatever, you know. Alright guys, let's go. Is that a weapon upgrade? Nope. But I'll take it anyway. It's beautiful, dude. It's fucking beautiful. Why would you want to play on retail? You could just raid at the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping. You know, on most servers, you want to try to raid in the middle of the night, nobody's on, dude. So you're stuck soloing shit. Like just doing quests or farming or whatever. That's fine, you can do that too. It's your fucking server. That's just so beautiful. Now if I remember where the fuck to go. See? I have another add-on that shows the maps for these older raids that didn't normally show you the map. So it's pretty nice for, especially for new people who've never played this game at all. Don't know your way around and shit. So let's bring the whole raid up here. We'll keep our current shit for now. Now, if you want to be lazy and just drink and send everybody else in, you can do that. I'll sit this one out, guys. It's just trash anyway. I'll just relax here. Mana up. So I'm going to type pull back on this now, but I don't know if they will. Pull back. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. That's another new command, is pull back. Ooh. You got kind of close there. I'm going to do the same command. It's a new command that you can target an enemy and type pull back in party or raid chat, and they should pull it back to your position. As long as everybody doesn't start DPSing like that, you fuckers. They're smart though. They're fucking smart. I don't think this is live. Why? Because I'm not reading your stupid comments, you cocksucker? I'm not a streamer, cocksucker. Just because I stream doesn't mean I'm a streamer. Hey, nice to see you, Brucey Bay. There, did I acknowledge you? You fucking... Oh god, I can't stand humans. Come on, hit my shit, you fucker. Oh, this trash is annoying, dude. What the fuck is healing? So I got a flask up. I am gonna hit this haste potion. Just for the fuck of it. Let's see if I type focus. I gotta get a script up for my misdirection, dude. I used to back in the day have scripts up for that shit, but I haven't really done it on my own server yet. Therefore, when a tank goes in, I can just start unloading. mean, my green fucking items. I wonder if you could do the last boss with 3 tanks, or do you need 4 or 5? I want to try 3 and see if I can do it. But I don't know. Might be kind of tough. Loot it, guys. They usually loot it. Come on, there it is. Somebody looted it. Alright, pass. Even though I don't think they really roll on this shit. I think you could set up their rolls a little different now, too. Like whether or not they roll on items. You can change that, too. Of course, it's your server. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And Blizzard can't do anything about it. Yeah, I have macros already. But where's my misdirection macro? Oh, I guess I don't have it in here right now. Let's see. No dead shit. Yeah, I have some that are like that. I mean, but these are older, or maybe like Miss Pandari or something. But thanks. But I might have this one already. Okay, I don't have that exact one, but it's pretty close. Like I would do, I would weave. I would get sick of using misdirection all the time, so I would just put it in some of my main abilities, like that Cobra shot right there. Use 14 is for your trinkets. Like I didn't want to time anything anymore. It was getting pretty tedious after a time, you know. But I'll try this one out just to see. Oops, I meant MD. You can just type show tooltip. You don't have to put the whole name in it, misdirection, because it'll show the tooltip based on the ability itself. Oh, it is already using what? This is supposedly already a fucking macro. It has a name on it. It says... Oh, I think it's in super duper macro. That's probably why. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here's my... Yeah. So that's what my macro already was. Pretty close. Although this says help 2 times for some reason. Alright. Super duper macro is another add-on. I can't show all my add-ons in here. Somebody asked earlier about that, but... It doesn't show them all in your add-ons list, but this is some of them. See the overall damage. Yeah, that hunter's kicking ass. He's Beastmaster. What the fuck? This Beastmaster hunter is kicking a lot of ass, dude. Oh, he's got belt to the Black Eagle. That's a crafted belt, I think. He's Beastmaster, all right. I want you to criticize me in voice chat, not text. I'll understand your constructive, quote-unquote, constructive criticism in voice chat. In text? No, I hate text. You can criticize me in voice. Do it. I want you to. I beg for it. I hope you get on. He won't. Actually, I don't want to kill this guy yet. I want to go and do the other boss first. Your raid leader would flip out if that misdirect wasn't on cooldown all the time? Yeah. No, I mean, for some tanks it was harder to gain, especially like for AoE aggro, dude. I think druids and warriors kind of had a hard time compared to the paladin. And a lot of people thought the paladin was kind of overpowered with all of their like consecration AoE and shit and other AoE factors. Oh shit, we got people dying. What? They're probably not in line of sight for heals. Now the website I linked earlier showing the raid composition, it does specify a few things. It does specify like auras and shit, and like even totems for the shaman. Well, again, you can change that. You can modify like each one of your shamans. You can tell them what totems to use. But I didn't go that far. That's a lot of micromanaging. Let me try the pullback here. He's not getting voice chat, dude. What is he? Dude, quit talking at me. God, cheating? Yeah, greens. Greens. That's why. You see those green gloves from like fucking like level 50 or something? Yeah. I have BOA gear too. No gems, not a lot of enchants. I'm not even trying really either. I'm casually playing. I'm making everybody else do the work. Now, why would I be an asshole like that? Why would I not work 110%? Because these aren't humans playing. These are bots. They're working for me. They're bots. This is my server located in my living room. This is not a Blizzard server. This is not a private server. It's in my fucking living room right now. That doesn't even make sense, you dumb foreign. If you run them on Azerothcore instead of Linux. That's like saying... Oh my god, I just can't believe the stupidity. See you later, dude. See you later. You're dumb. You're a fucking retard. And you're not getting voice chat. God, they're fucking boring. What the fuck did they just hit? Oh my god. They just fucking lusted it. They didn't have to do that. Oh my god. Nice going, Tard. Okay, you can get in voice chat too. I want you to insult me in voice chat. I keep saying it. Nobody does it. Don't type it, Skype it. Drop the keyboard, get in Discord, remember? Fucking dumb foreigners. The light's green. Oh! I'm floating. You know, I'm tempted to just disable text all the time. You gotta start using voice chat to come at me. Yeah, I have a couple. I have instant Hearthstone cooldown, or no cooldown for the Hearthstone, and Auction House Bot Plus. That's another one. And I think that's about it. It works so far. It works so far. They kind of know what to do. So that's good. Though, so I actually very rarely, like I said, I don't really help people much anymore with this because it's just so much goddamn time. But this fucking obnoxious foreign kept bugging me on Discord. I need help, I'm stuck, I need help. And I used AI and it didn't help me. I said, you dumbass, don't use AI to fucking try to do this. AI doesn't know how to install this. It might know general shit about Linux, it might know general shit about Windows, it might know general shit about servers and things, but it doesn't know about Azerothcore. So this fucking cocksucker went and, God, he was pissing me off, dude. He said, I followed your guide perfectly, but when I looked at his commands, he was typing in shit that I never suggested you type. Like sudo-I to log in. I never said anything about sudo-I. What the fuck is that? And he didn't have anything to say to me. So he fucking sat there and tried to lie to my face. I hate liars. He said, I followed your guide perfectly and I can't get it to run. No, you didn't, because you're doing commands I never suggested. Liar. Don't fucking lie to me, dude. So he kept clicking wrong shit, he kept fucking up a whole bunch of stuff, and it was really pissing me off. So, eventually, he tried to compile it, and it made an error every time he tried to compile it. So, I told him, you have to start deleting add-ons one by one, or modules, one at a time, and delete one, and then try compiling it. So that's what we did. We deleted, what the fuck was it? Oh, I think it was the AoE looting, or something like that. We deleted that add-on, and wow, it fucking compiled. It actually compiled. So, yeah, you don't want to have too many modules because they might not update as fast as Azerothcore and playerbots does. So they might be incompatible for a while. And if you don't know how to code, or somebody didn't figure out a fix for it, then your version is going to be fucked. So the more modules you add, the trickier it gets to update. Just remember that. Oh, that's it. Olama? Yeah, Olama, right? That was it. Yeah, you did lie, though. You were using sudo-I, you liar. Yeah, so also, the other thing this fucking did, I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's here, whatever 97. Because you also logged in as a user. The only time you do that is the first time. After that, you fucking log in as root every time. Because the commands you were doing weren't working because you didn't have root access. You were logged in as a user, dude. So when you're logged in as a user in Linux, you can't do the fucking commands that you're supposed to. That's why I tell everybody, log in as root. Root is the administrator of the computer. In Linux, that's the way it works. You're their fucking administrator. And if you don't log as administrator, you have to do all these extra stupid commands, which I think are a waste. I never said log in as a user. Even in my video, I didn't. I also never said sudo-I, which I saw you type. I never said anything about that. Yeah, what is it? Who's this?
Where can I find invite link for your Discord?
I don't invite people to my Discord, but you can add me as a friend and call me. But why would you? You're already here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fine too. This is Zach Went, by the way. I don't know if it shows.
Were you the guy talking shit?
Oh yeah, I was picking on you for your damage.
Well, I'm wearing greens and I'm not trying.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Well, I just want to see if there is one other problem with this, and I don't know if you care about this game at all. But
I love it. Yeah.
What happens when this Kel'Thuzad floats in the air when his ads are down? What happens visually?
Oh God, dude.
He does. He can't answer the question. Yeah, you can't answer. So you do love it. No, I'm just.
Oh
I'm just fucking with you.
This was actually my first expansion. First time I, of course, picked up the game. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to get back into it, but
I'm gonna type maintenance again.
And I want to say it was probably like end of last year. I think I came across you and followed your guides, and
you failed.
Really? Well, no, actually.
Oh wow,
Yep.
It worked. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so weird. It works for some people, but not others. And then the ones it doesn't work for, I look at their. Sometimes I look at their computers and they have Wi-Fi. That's their first mistake.
Yeah.
They have Wi-Fi and they're typing in wrong commands, or they're like partially following AI instead of me, and then they come ask me for help, and I said, you better open up your wallet, even though I'm kidding.
It's funny because that's just like software in a nutshell. It's like you have to make it so dummy-proof, and
I know.
Like
lowest common denominator.
It's because of this, right? It's because literally everybody is going to struggle on every step, or like you have people that will struggle on like the first step.
I know.
And for one person, like I'm sure that's pretty painful for you.
No, I know. I mean, but I know that. I know WoW players. They're not technologically savvy, and I don't expect them to be, which is why I try to be as clear as possible. Although I probably should make yet another video. So I will say, I was good. Thank you. I was going to say about this fight. I don't know if it's an Azerothcore issue or if it's a playerbots issue. It's probably Azerothcore, but the phase where he floats up into the air after his ads are all dead, he's supposed to like, launch his arms and then blow up that whole glass window pane behind him. And, the air kind of sucks out. Remember that? That whole pane of glass behind him blows up.
Phase transition or something.
Yes. And I didn't see that happen last time I killed this guy in Azerothcore. And I don't know why. I mean, I think that's a client side effect, not a server side. Because it's like polygons being launched into space, basically. And that's a client side issue. So anyway, I don't know if it's been fixed, but I'm going to look. Hopefully. That's what I'm watching for when I'm killing this boss. I guess the tactics and the fucking glass, that whole fucking window behind him gets blown out, dude. It was such a cool effect, man. I mean, the developers of this original game were just fantastic, dude. They did all this extra shit. You ever seen Jurassic Park when he said spared no expense? Well, that was the fucking original WoW development team, dude. They went all out. They went all out on it. I loved it. Spared no expense, god damn it.
I know.
Anyway, was there anything?
I love the base game, and I know that you're kind of religious in that fact. Like you love and want to stick to the base game.
Well, mostly. I don't
Like
want to
I
add
would love to see you do like I don't know if you ever want to get into like modding the game.
Not
itself.
really, but give me an example.
Like I think with AI and the things that you can kind of do nowadays, kind of like game breaking, like what I want to see in this is, I mean, we already have player bots, right?
Yeah.
Could you also in a way start like changing terrains, like world PvP, like okay, a zone starts world PvP and like actual like buildings and objects are put into place until like, you know, the other faction.
You're talking about basically making a new zone?
No, like
Or just be a gameplay in a zone?
kind of like almost like destructible objects
Oh.
and like new structures kind of get put in place in certain zones.
WoW's never been good at destructive objects.
Yeah,
It's always been wonky, especially in Wrath of the Lich King with the vehicles and shit. It's always been kind of wonky, but no, I wouldn't do that personally. But I mean, other people obviously do whatever they want. Okay, I think he's gonna float up here after we kill all 5 of these guys at once. So I'm very curious. But no, I personally wouldn't do that. But I understand why somebody would. Now, in terms of the AI shit you mentioned, you know that I've already made a video on AI chat with bots. Did you know I did?
Yes. Yep.
You knew? Okay. So
Yep.
yeah, I don't have a problem with
Love
that.
It would be unfair to make you fight.
But
Yep.
again,
And
I can't
I think
decide.
the other thing too, and I don't know if player bots, that core development team is trying to do it, but like AI assisted like decision trees essentially, and not like these. I don't know. I feel like this is
Scripted?
kind of like, yeah, like the current setup is like very scripted. Like
It
follows
is.
procedural paths. But like,
Right.
let's say if you run like a little small, like 4 billion parameter model, you
Uh-huh.
know, can it, you know,
Yeah.
give instruction to like 4 player bots in your team and kind of have like a more unique, more like human feeling
Yeah, I mean,
interaction?
yeah, some people like that, but I'll tell you, there are autistic people who don't like change or don't like unpredictability. So for them, they would hate that. They would hate, because that's one of the reasons they don't like to play on retail, is because they don't know what humans are going to do. You know, they want control over every little detail. I've seen it. So
Yep.
I don't think a lot. Oh shit, they might. Okay. I mean, again, it's open source. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But I personally, oh wait, I want to see the glass. Glass, come on, break. Break.
I don't know if my audio and the video is similar. Right now,
Shattered.
you just got.
It should be shattered by now. Wait, there's. Oh, it did. There we go. Oh my god, it worked that time. Fuck yeah.
He's flying up right now.
Yeah, it's like 30-second delay or something. It worked though. It did not fucking do that last time I was here. It stayed, that whole wall, the glass stayed there the whole fucking fight, and it bugged me. It didn't look right. Cool.
Let us see how you fare.
Also had another idea, I guess, kind of like almost like Diablo 2, like where you're essentially going deeper into hell. You're going from like, you know, like nightmare to like hell, or like I wouldn't say they're like going into hell, but difficulty wise, like you go from nightmare to hell, and literally, you know, there's certain kind of changes like as you go down. Like let's say, I mean, you already have something like this in WoW, where it's like you got mythic dungeons, right? You got heroic raids and mythic raids. I think, you know, we're in some expansions. But and I don't know if you really like. I don't know if anybody's ever really tried to change up like this kind of fight. just for like how unique it is. But like, I mean, would you try something like?
No, never. I'll tell you why, dude. Because actual professional artists made this game.
Yeah.
They're fucking professionals, dude. Have you ever seen amateurs try to fucking put like
Oh
Mario
yeah,
in a
like with
Sonic
the
game?
races. It like
No,
in some of these other
they can't
private
do
servers,
It's aesthetically
it's so
displeasing.
hard to get like a good feeling.
But it's not
class.
just that. It's not just feel, but it's also visual. Like there's a big issue
Yeah.
with when it comes to aesthetics consistency. When you have your aesthetics all messed up and you put like a Mario character in World of Warcraft or something, like it's fucking wrong, dude. It's offensive.
Right.
It's a slap in the face, I think, to the original artists who had a vision for this game, and I don't want to insult them. I think their fucking job was fantastic. Some people would probably want to remove Blood Elves, but I think you could do that in the config. Actually, I think you could disable certain races. Like even the DK, I know you can disable that too, because some people don't want a DK. But you can also, I don't know if you know this, you can also disable entire expansions for certain accounts. You can have it when they log in, they can't make a Blood Elf, for instance, because they don't have TBC. So you have unlimited options, but I never liked, like in the game Doom, people have this version of brutal Doom where it's like super bloody and you can actually use your mouse to look up and down, and that's not right. The original Doom, it might sound weird, but the original Doom had a stationary head, a HUD. So your head was always stationary. You could not look up and down with mouse look. And that might be weird. The first game that allowed mouse look, basically, I think, was Quake 1 from 1996. So when people add mouse look to Doom 1 from 1993, it's fucking wrong to me. It's not even a 3D game. So when you look up, it looks awkward. But people do that in fucking Doom, and it just, I want to slap them. It's like a bunch of Brazilians, and I say that with all great respect to my South America friends, but you Brazilians have got to keep your hands off other people's art. I mean, again, it's your right to do it. You're not breaking a law or anything, but man, you guys are fucking offensive with your terrible taste. You put the wrong shit in games, and they look terrible and embarrassing and aesthetically displeasing and visually fucking jarring. I get jarred. I get befuddled and jarred when I fucking see some of the shit that they do. Now, but if you want to do it, go ahead, but don't let me see it because I'll get pissed.
Oh yeah. I want to build on, like personally, I want to build on to the nostalgia. I don't want to like completely do like a crazy facelift. I mean, they've kind of lost direction. They have no idea what the fuck their game is anymore. And I'd like to go back to the way it was, but of course not like a complete overhaul, obviously, right? I don't know. Can they hear us on your stream?
Yeah. Is this where you say the N-word? Go ahead.
No.
Oh, all right.
I saw the guy was like, I would like to see organs, and I don't know what he was like referring to, but like even like races like that, I'm like surprised.
Yeah, that's Cataclysm.
We don't have Nagas, right? We don't have like certain.
They did
like,
want to do that.
They added what that like a little squirrely figure. I'm like, where did that race come in? I stopped playing before that. I think I put in probably in subscriptions. My mom paid probably like $3,000, $4,000 over my WoW, playing period.
That's quite a bit. I try not to spend real money on the game. Like I actually broke the rules and paid people gold for those gift card or those time cards or whatever the fuck they were. 30-day game card. That's what they were. I would pay somebody gold for them because I've always been against paying more for a game than the original price. I don't know. It's an ethics thing, I guess, for me. But I did pay 10 million gold one time. Yes, 10 million gold in Warlords of Draenor, I think it was. Somebody gave me their CD key for their Burning Crusade Collector's Edition. And why would I want that? Well, when you punch that in on your account, you get the Netherwelt pet, which is really rare. So if you bought the Collector's Edition Burning Crusade, you got the Netherwhelp. And if you bought Collector's Edition Vanilla WoW, you got, I think, Mini Diablo and a Panda or something. So at a point, I was starting to collect pets and shit. So I paid 10 million gold in WoW is a lot, even to this day, I think. So I was a big farmer because I'm a hunter in the game. I farmed so much fucking gold that I paid shitloads of gold for CD keys and like time game cards and shit. But I never really wanted to pay cash. But yeah, paying that much is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
When did you sign up first? What was your first year that you played?
Oh my god! Like, I guess I don't know what year. I think I remember first learning about the game. My older brother was talking about World of Warcraft, and he said he had a level 3 warrior, and he was like talking about how like all the cool shit, like how fun it was, and he was just like smashing things. And looking back on that, I'm like, he was a level 3 warrior, probably just running around the freaking, barrens,
Yeah. Yeah.
just ridiculous, like thinking back on that. But yeah, I think I don't know, maybe I did get in like before Burning Crusade launch. I remember like waiting out outside GameStop and shit to pick up my expansion. It's kind of crazy we don't have a World of Warcraft 2, and that we're just
You know what it looks like?
expansions
It
on
looks
the
like
base game.
it's not Blizzard anymore, dude. That's the truth. The
Yeah.
truth is, it is not the original team, and it hasn't been since the finishing of Ulduar in Wrath of the Lich King. That was the last content that the original developers worked on before they moved on to other things. And if you'll notice, everything after Ulduar basically was copying and pasting zone trash into bosses in raids. It wasn't really unique anymore the way all the original first 3 expansions had unique raids and shit. It wasn't just higher polygon counts. That Kel'Thalas character I just killed, he's not anywhere out in the fucking world. And that whole fucking design in there is completely unique. You can't find everything after that, like Cataclysm shit. A lot of it was copying and pasted from zones, like the bosses that you fight and the architecture and everything. It wasn't really unique anymore. So that's kind of when they got lazy and cheap and started going economy, and the game started to get more generic. And I think even right now, I haven't followed it for a while, but it looks like they're probably going to be going mobile here. Because I don't know if you know this, dude. This is really embarrassing. This is a real statistic. But you know what the GameCube is? The Wii?
Yeah.
Do you know that there's emulators for that now? You can
Oh
play
yeah.
on your.
I do
Right.
N64 emulator all the time. Yep.
Awesome. So Dolphin is the most popular GameCube Wii emulator, right? And its current statistics, 55% of its downloads are for mobile users. 55%, dude. So
Hell
more
yeah.
people are emulating the GameCube on a fucking handheld mobile device than a real heterosexual computer. That's so wrong to me, dude.
I will defend it in the sense that I can plug my phone in,
Yeah.
like anywhere I'm at. Like with my cousins, like we'll play it. Like when I
Right.
would go on vacation,
Yeah.
we can sit there and play on my my phone, or I can plug it into
Yeah,
the
I get
TV.
it. I get
and
it.
Boom! I got my console with me.
I get
anywhere.
it. But here's my argument. Now, as a gamer, somebody who actually likes video games, me,
Yeah.
I don't just play it to pass time. I play it for the experience and the immersion. I can't get immersed in a 4-inch screen, dude, with fucking tin
Oh
sounding
yeah,
speakers.
I would never play World of Warcraft on. I think I saw some other guy. Of course, my feed when I discovered you, it got hit by a bunch of other people that would stream WoW and like do private servers. And
Yeah.
one guy was doing like I think he was like playing on his ROG, Asus ROG
Right.
deck, whatever handheld computer. And I don't know, just I
There-
think I
yeah,
looked
there's a
at
guy
that
that does
before
that.
using a controller to play WoW.
Yeah.
That breaks
No,
immersion.
again, I'm not denigrating people's ability to do different things, but convenience isn't the number one thing for me. That's only part of the
Yeah.
equation. You could be convenient. I mean, you could put all my movies are accessible on my phone, but I don't want to watch a movie on my phone. It just seems wrong, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I grew up in a different era where I like quality. You know, what we aimed for back in the day was like a bigger TV, bigger speakers, just a better experience. I mean, everybody wanted home theater experience, and that includes video games too. So when you shrink it down into a fucking Matchbox watch size, it's not the same fucking game anymore. It's just not the same experience. So that's the thing. My point is that WoW seems to be. They don't have it right now, but eventually they'll probably have a mobile version because they're going to just go for numbers, dude. And mobile is where all the numbers are at because that's the casual fucking audience.
But I feel like they tried that with I don't know, they had like some weird like
Diablo?
mobile games that they tried. And then yeah, Diablo 2.
Is this some out of season April Fool's joke?
What?
That's a gamer. You remember that quote? Did you hear that at BlizzCon?
Oh,
The dude with the red shirt, he goes, "Is this some
Yeah.
out of season fucking April Fool's joke?" Diablo Immortal on
that-
the fucking handheld?
oh, that has to hurt.
He goes, I thought, don't you guys own phones? Yeah, we do, but we don't want to game on them, you fucking dumbass. Gamers
like-
don't want to game on a phone.
Some of the apps like that didn't even. I mean, they're still there. They have like it's almost like Clash of Clans like reskin essentially.
Yeah.
They have that. I don't know if you've seen that one or tried it.
No.
I haven't even searched it. And I'm like a Blizzard fan, right?
Yeah.
But this is something I would never touch, ever, because I see it for what it is. It's a cash grab.
So this guy wants to see my add-ons for some reason. All right, get ready. Take a screenshot. I think I posted the add-ons I recommend in the guide. I think maybe, I don't know. But I'm not a fan of games much anymore anyway. I mean, current modern games. I don't know, maybe I'm a curmudgeon, but Arc Inventory, Auctionator, Bartender 4, Equip Compare, Pawn, Postal, Recount, Sell Gray Items, Super Duper Macro, Tip Tack. I guess I don't really need Tip Tack anymore because I only use that for seeing quickly the spec of the character I'm standing next to. I don't really use that anymore because I can manually give my bots a spec by just whispering them. TomTom, of course, the coordinates, Unbot, this voice stuff, WoW dungeon maps, that's really great. And Xpearl unit frames. I don't know what the fuck Astrolabe is. I really don't know what the hell that is, but... And then Zygor, it's for questing. Alright, got it. Cool. Did he bail? Okay. Well, I think his mic is fucked, so... Alright. Where's that guy with the criticism? That's what I'm waiting for. There's other worse things than gaming on a cell phone? I don't know. Yeah. The mount, the mount you can drop is lovely. Yep. I think I have it, actually. Yep. Oh, I can't fucking use it. I don't have flying yet in Wrath of the Lich King. Cold weather flying, it's called. But, I mean, I kind of went against my own shit. I do use this mount. This is not a normal mount in the game. It's created, it's crafted from your own database. I don't really like it. I wish it was better looking, but I wanted to be able to fly in zones that you're not typically able to fly in. So, I made it. This game is awesome though. I just love it. So I'm trying to get to this quest up here. There it is. I don't know if I would play WoW on a controller. I can understand Diablo 3. Diablo 3 on a controller makes more sense to me. Kill your inner turmoil that spawns. So how I know that Azerothcore is accurate, because I can follow the Zygor, which was made for original WoW, and it works for Azerothcore. Like, pretty much exactly. There. Okay. Now it says you got to turn this in. So it's not, again, I've said it before, Azerothcore is not exactly like Wrath of the Lich King was. There are a little bit differences you'll find. And by the way, if you find differences, submit those as bugs or changes or improvements on GitHub, and they'll fix it because they want it to be accurate. And that's the great thing about being open source, is that they're willing to change things. And I like that. There's a lot of fucking open source projects I follow on GitHub nowadays. I mean, it's beautiful, dude. It's the way it's the real internet we're dealing with right now. I mean, think about all the work it would take to make this, right? I mean, making this whole Azerothcore server with all these player bots where they're fucking smart, and it's like a whole experience here. And what do they ask for? They don't ask for anything. It's free. Not only is it free, not only do they just give it away, they give away the source code, the actual code itself, so you can change it. And you can do whatever you want with it. You can actually fully own it. And they don't ask for anything in return. And what do people on YouTube ask for? They want your money because they pressed record and showed their stupid head in a video. It's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. In fact, I'm going to say this, and I just, if you don't know this, maybe you'll eventually figure it out. But some of the smartest people on this planet Earth that we live on are unknown. They don't show their face. They don't mug for the camera. So when you see faces on YouTube, for instance, the more face you see, the less likely they're experts. Because experts in any field, whether it's coding or gaming or whatever, they don't generally show their fucking head like this. So these people that are mass marketers on YouTube and shit, and these e-beggars and crap, they're not experts. They don't know what they're talking about. They generally get the information probably from a Google search or Wikipedia, and they just repeat it. Most of them don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So when you see people begging for money on the internet, consider them homeless and consider them hucksters and charlatans and fakes and frauds. Don't give them anything. Assume that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Assume that they need to prove themselves before you give them any respect. And that goes for even other people who make Azerothcore videos. Like, they recommend such stupid shit. I've seen some of them, dude. Some people like are hiding some things behind like a Patreon link now. Like the guy who does one of the voice add-ons here. I think I have it right here. Voiceover, you see this? The guy who does the Wrath of the Lich King, this voice right here, he tries to charge money for it. I made it available for free. I found somebody who actually did give this stupid asshole money one time and then sent it to me, and now I gave it to everybody else. Shouldn't have to pay $5 or $10 or whatever the fuck it is to get AI voices in World of Warcraft. No, dude. No. Motherfucker. All right. Speaking of voices, this one might talk.
Ah, the great out.
Luriel listens as you introduce yourself.
It is good to meet you. My sisters have often watched the Tonka search the forests for us, but we are forbidden by our queen from interacting with outsiders. You only see us now because the land has become unsettled and many of my sisters are in danger. The ice elementals surrounding our glade were once our companions, but a volatile and destructive force has swept through the land, turning them against us. This is but one of the horrors my sisters and I have endured. We have revealed ourselves to you in the hope that you will help us stave off that has crept into our glades and poisoned our sisters.
Stave off.
We've been gathering the cores of the ice elementals and keeping them safe so that one day we might be able to restore them. Will you help?
Maybe. More intelligence you actually have, the more you dislike people. And you have no wish to show yourself to people. No need. Yeah? And some of the people that do the best shit are also unknown. For instance, a guy spent, I think, if I remember correctly, I could be misremembering, I think he spent $5,000 on eBay for a rare CD-ROM. And what did he do? He copied the CD-ROM and put it on the Internet Archive and made it available to everybody. And he didn't ask for any fanfare. He didn't go get interviews. He didn't show his face on camera or anything like that. He just gave it away for free. What was it? If I remember, it was the actual original source code for the game Doom, which is considered one of the best games of all time from id Software, 1993, Doom. I love that game. It's my favorite game of all time. It's nothing else even comes close. I still play that game today, and it's even better today than it was before because you can play it perfectly with the best sound system called the Roland SC55. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but let me say this. The source code for the original Doom was released by the official company id Software in 1997. There was one caveat, though. They released the Linux version of it, not the Windows DOS version. I say Windows DOS, but it's for DOS, not Windows. But why does that matter? Well, because the original DOS version used a sound library called DMX. And it was made by a guy named Ralph Kadek or something like that. I don't know. I know that's not his exact name, but he made this DMX library, and for whatever reason, maybe they couldn't contact him, maybe they couldn't find him. They didn't get permission to, quote, release that source code for the DMX sound library. So John Carmack of id Software had to share the Linux port of Doom, the source code for Doom, which is not exactly the same. But somebody, I don't know who, had a fucking old CD with the original source code for Doom, the DOS version that was never fucking released ever. Now, is it significant? Yeah, I think it was. I think the dude spent like $5,000 on it or something, and he just gave it away, dude. You could find it on Internet Archive right now. It was called Mac Doom. Here, I'll link it right now. Here it is. I'm linking it. I believe this was $5,000, dude. There it is. Doom Mac source code disk. So it has the original fucking source code for that DMX library on it. I haven't looked at it, but I want to. The old saying, character is what you do when no one was watching. Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. Now, I always talk shit about YouTubers, and it's there's a reason why I do it, because if they ever got their hands on something worth $5,000, $5,000 isn't all that much money, but you know these YouTubers care so much about money that they won't ever give that shit away for free. They'll probably make a video about it and say how awesome they are, but they'll probably sell it and get money rather than make it available for free. I hate YouTubers, dude. I'm not like that. I'm different. If I got my hands on something like that, or I paid something like that for a disc like that, I would release it for free, just like that guy did with the Doom Mac source there. I would do the same thing he did, because that's the right thing to do on the internet. But all these fucking YouTubers are always trying to make it about them. Have you noticed that? They make a video about like Azerothcore or something, and they always talk about themselves, how great they are, how fucking them, they. They don't talk about how awesome the programmers are who work on Azerothcore or whatever else they're talking about. It's just so fucking frustrating, dude. I hate e-begging, camera mugging YouTubers. Stay away from them if you can.
Luriel accepts the cause from you quietly.
Thank you. I promise, my friends, I will do all I can to restore you. To the southwest was a glade that used to look much like this one. Mysterious forces and alien magics are reshaping the land. The glade has thawed, the sisters living there driven mad by the sudden change. We thought to reach out to them, but they attacked us. I fear many may be beyond saving, but I cannot give up hope. Take my pendant. Travel southwest to the vibrant glade.
Hey, I want to show you something. You know what else I believe works? So there's an item in World of Warcraft. Let's see, look up item, Corrupted Ashbringer. There's an item right here called Corrupted Ashbringer. And I never actually got this in retail, but I've heard that if you equip this Corrupted Ashbringer and you walk into Scarlet Monastery, all of the NPCs bow down to you. Let's try it. I'm going to give myself this Corrupted Ashbringer. And see if it works. Here it is. Look at that beautiful fucking... Look at that beautiful weapon. So let's go over to Scarlet Monastery. Okay, here we go. I believe it's in... Wait a minute, where the fuck am I? It says I'm in Halling Fjord right now. Oh shit. Let's go to Brill instead. Brill. Brill's pretty close. Hey, there's somebody just sitting right there. Level 6 Undead coming up. Let me say hi to him. There went another one right there. Little level 6 rogue coming up. You fucker. How dare you ignore me, dude? I'm wearing the fucking corrupted Ashbringer. I'm a badass. Oh, he's running away from me. Smarmy bitch. I said bow down. Bow down. God damn it. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go over to Scarlet Monastery. They're just stonewalling me, dude. They're talking in general chat, though. I've just taken Wanted Mega. This should be a piece of cake. They just say random shit, dude. These bots are... They have some character, even though they're not AI. You can kind of talk to them. Watch, I'll invite this guy. That's the corrupted Ashbringer talking to me, dude. Shit. That's creepy. That's fucking creepy shit.
Be quick about your business. Embrace the shadow.
Did somebody... Thunder Fury? Yeah, old player, do you remember the cannon bypass for BRD? Do you remember the cannon bypass for BRD? You can blow back the door without having a key. Let's see. The cannon or canyon bypass? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. When you walk in, you turn left, right? You turn left, and then you immediately turn right, and you go up. A rogue could pick that lock if that's the same place you're talking about. You go in BRD, turn left, open the gate, turn right, and then it goes uphill a little bit, and there's a door there. And you should be able to blow that open. Or, and then in there's a switch. When you hit that switch, it'll actually connect a passageway where you can continue on to the bar. But if you were an engineer, I think you could blast that shit open. In fact, I probably have the fucking schematic right here. Right here. No. Yeah, right here. C4 aim charge. Right there. Blast open all but the mightiest of locked doors and chests. So I remember being able to do that, but in terms of doing it frequently, not really. I didn't do it all that often. But it is possible. I don't remember exactly what door you're talking about. That could be the room with the open or back door. Big rotating forge. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Yep. When you got to hit that switch, it's a big. I can go there right after this. I believe it's. Let's see. Where is this? Scarlet Monastery, and the whispers of Alex can be heard by the wheel there. Wrath of the Lich King. So, it's in the. I believe it's the library. No, it's the cathedral only. It has to be the cathedral, not the library and not the other wing. It's the cathedral. This is fucking cool shit, dude. Ow. Tried to use my boosts, my rocket boost, it didn't work. Alright, so which one again was the cathedral, or the monastery? I think it was the... Right here, this is the... I need the scarlet key. Oh god. I'll give myself the key. Okay. Well, let's open this sucker up and we should see it. They should bow down to me. See how they're green? Usually he'd be an enemy right now. These would usually be enemies, but they're green to me. They can't, see? They're bowing down. They can't believe it. And so it begins, he says. Yeah. Isn't that awesome, dude? Look at Scarlet Commander Mulgreen. Bow down. Kneel before the Ashbringer. A new dawn approaches, brothers and sisters. Our message will be delivered to the filth in the world of this world through the chosen one. Ashbringer. Now, I will say I'm not huge into the lore of this game, but I have basically every audiobook if anybody wants them. If you're into the lore of this game, you can learn all about this stuff in those books. And I have them, but I just haven't read them because, I don't know, I guess I'm not much of a lore guy. But I understand that a lot of people like the lore of these games. I don't think I've ever seen anybody in retail actually do this, but you were able to. If you got this there's one guy, I remember there was a hunter, I had his armory bookmarked. Let me see if I still have the link. Yep, this guy right here. I have a couple of them. This guy had it, and this guy had it. They would log out equipped with this equipped. So they, you know, when you log out with whatever you have logged out, it would show that on the armory, the official armory of what gear you were wearing. And I remember there was a specific hunter who always logged out wearing this. He just loved it so much. And so when you went to his armory, you could see that he has it, because it was pretty rare, dude. I think it only dropped in the first Naxxramas, the level 60 Naxxramas. As you can see, it is a level 60 right here. Corrupted Ashbringer. It's the whole lore about Lorden, what's it called? Yep. Yeah, the whole area with like Eastern Plaguelands and oops. Yeah, Strat and this has just always fascinated me, dude. This whole area. I would come here and I'd farm a lot of dream foil on my priest back in the day. In fact, this is the zone, I think over here on the left somewhere, is where you do the priest quest for that what the fuck is it? I can't believe my brain has deleted the information now. Benediction, that's it. Benediction. The staff, the priest staff that you can change between a healing staff and a shadow staff. What is that? Not Atiash, but it was I forgot the dark version of it now, the shadow version. But I would only use the benediction version because I was a healer on my priest. But it was a pretty tough quest to do, and you could do it, I think, in this. I'm pretty sure you can do it. I don't think it was taken out. You can't get it anymore in retail, which really fucking sucks. A lot of the stuff. Yeah, Anathema, that's the one. Anathema, thank you. Benediction, of course, is... I just thought Benediction was the best looking staff in the game. It wasn't even close, in my opinion. And I earned it. I earned the Hunter quest bow, Rock Delar, and of course I earned Benediction on my priest. And I did all that fucking shit. And then I got banned in like 2013 and I lost them. And it was just before the collection system was added. Had I waited like another year or something to get banned, then I would have had those in my collection to this day. But I got banned just before the collection system came out, so I never got those, dude. That's why when I first made my server here, the first thing I did was give myself Rock Delar, because I fucking earned that goddamn bow, dude. I did that shit in vanilla, and it was tough, and I fucking earned it. So I was really pissed at Blizzard for what did I do? I don't know. I probably like talked shit to somebody. It was typing. It wasn't cheating. It wasn't hacking. It wasn't buying gold or anything like that. It was typing in the game, which was one of the reasons I didn't even buy this game originally in 2004. I think I told the story before, but when I saw this game in the stores in 2004, I punched the box, dude. Before I bought this game, I punched the box because I wasn't going to buy it originally, because I heard that you could not be whatever character name you wanted. In other words, it was going to be like Disneyland, dude. It was going to be fucking censored. And that pissed me off as a gamer, dude. I was like, why would I play that shit where you can't even have your character name be Fagbo? Like my name right now, it's Fagbo. You see that? If you make this character, you try to make Fagbo on a retail realm, it won't let you. But if you somehow could, you'd be banned or forced to change your name, dude, which I thought was fucking ridiculous. Now, is that infantile of me? Yeah, but it's a game, dude. You should be able to be whatever fucking character name you want. That's why I like this private server shit so much, because it's the first time in WoW's history, in my case, that I actually own the game. And I can actually play it how I wanted to originally play it. You know, with offensive names and shit. And not get banned and, you know, they banned me until like 2013 or something. My main WoW account. So I lost all the shit that I had, man. And I was pretty bitter after that. But I came crawling back because I still liked the game back then. Bow down, Mograine. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You hold my father's blade, Fagbo. My soldiers are yours to control, my lord. Take them, lead them. The impure must be purged. They must be cleansed of their taint. Isn't that cool, dude? God, this game is just so... Oh, look at this shit. We got Mograine coming in. I don't know if I've seen this. But see, this shit was implemented in Azerothcore because they're trying to be a perfect fucking exact copy of what Wrath Lich King was. Look at this. You've probably never seen this before. Do you think that your betrayal would be forgotten? Holy shit, dude. See? Stone Colder knows. Yeah, so it might be petty. It might be petty in a lot of people's eyes, but I don't know. It's just... Gaming is supposed to be fun, dude. And when these companies start making it not fun by adding all these stupid rules... I mean, think about it. Remember Vanilla WoW? They had an item in there. You probably know about it. It's in Blackrock Depths, or... Was it LBRS? I believe it was LBRS. That's what my brain is telling me right now. It was called the Nicker. N-I-C-K-E-R, I believe. And, of course, people would link it. The Nicker stole my bike. And so they changed the name of it by Burning Crusade, I think. So that was, I think, vanilla only. But that was just shit people would do. People were pretty vulgar in original WoW. And then they started laying down the law even harder on people. So, like, even sexually molesting your own pet as a hunter. Watch, I'll show you. /me molests Helena. That's my pet name. See that? That could get you banned, or at least suspended in retail right now. If you type /me molests, like, your own pet, not even another player, not another character in the game, your own fucking pet. I have been actioned for this exact thing before. They either gave me a warning or like a 3-day suspension or something for molesting my own pet, dude. Bestiality. I was joking around, man. And somebody nearby saw me molest my pet and they reported me. And I was just like, that really sucks the fun out of the game for me, dude. I'm just fucking around, like just trying to have some laughs. And like I kept getting suspended for stupid shit like that. It's one of the reasons I never even started playing. The trade-off, of course, is the developers who made this game were fucking fantastic. They're great. They're brilliant programmers. And of course, it was all males, by the way, if you didn't know. The original WoW team, it was a sausage festival. It was all men. There was no females in there to fuck it up with their all sensitivity. Oh, you can't say poo or butt munch. And then rules started getting applied and GM started suspending people. And it really affected the game for me, dude. It's like it's supposed to be a fantasy. Like you're supposed to be able to play a character, and if your character just happens to be a sadist or I don't know, like anti-woman, anti-child, whatever, and you just go around playing that character, you should be able to do that. But Blizzard will suspend you, so fuck them, dude. I can't play that shit anymore. It's over. I want to play the game how I want to play it, so this is how you do it. You got to run your own server. So that's a cool little event with the corrupted Ashbringer. Anyway, I was gonna go check out that thing for the guy. What was it? Blasting open? Yeah, let's make that C4M charge. So we got a small C4M charge, powerful. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add a couple of these. Do I have the dire mole? Let's see, look up item mole. Dire brew. Yeah, that's it. Yes. I fucking use this all the time, dude, in retail. This was, I think you got this from Brewfest or something. Yeah. You Dire Brew's remote, and you would load the sucker up and you'd be at BRD. I used it so much for farming, dude, because it's such a pain to get to BRD from anywhere in the world. So having this little remote was really nice. Look at this. You just right click it. And boom, you're in fucking BRD, dude. That's awesome. Alright, let's see if I can find my way. Oh, I probably have to... Black Rock Mountain. I'm gonna try to just to get to BRD the normal way and see if I can blast that door open that he's talking about. Alright. Blackrock Depths. So if you go left and you don't have a rogue in your group, or if you don't have the key, I think you might be able to blow this shit open. Yep. Yep, see, I just blew it open. I'm an engineer. Just got right in. I can blow it up while my pet's doing the attacking. Dead mines. What about it? C4M charge was function cannon like the one in the... Oh! Is that dead mines? Oh, that's different, dude. So what was your fucking original question then? The cannon bypass for BRD. You could blow open the back door without having a key. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Yeah, that's something entirely different then. Yeah, dead mines. I think that's what we all did. I think everybody blew the door up. I think that was the normal way to do it. I didn't even know there was another way. What's the other way of opening it though? If you don't go in the cannon. Anyway, I thought you were talking about this, but whatever. I'm just gonna go hit this anyway. I always thought this shit was really cool. I'm gonna bring just a paladin in here real quick. I'm gonna bring a paladin in just so he can do some talents. Spec prot PvE. Save me. Dude, it's so nice having bots, dude. Look at that, you can instantly get help. And then after you're done with their health, you can knock them offline or kick them out or whatever. But you can use them however you want. If you just want your own little healer that does no damage to anybody, you can have that too. Your little spot healer. This part of the this part right here has always amazed me. When you hit this Shadowforge lock here, if you never noticed, in the background, that right there, that wall begins to actually close. So if you had somebody, another player, actually standing over there, you'll actually see it move as you walk through that tunnel. You cannot walk through it until it's fully moved, but that's like actually 3D. Like it's actually connected. You'll see it. Watch. You'll see it move. All right, I just hit that switch. See if you see the sparks on the ground, kind of. It's slowly closing. And crunch. The door's closed now. Now you can walk on that path on the top. An actual 3D game. I've always loved situations like this. Reminds me of E1M2 for Doom. When you go outside and get that health spear, that 100% sphere outside, you can look in and see through the windows like this. And if you had a second co-op partner with you, you could see their head in the window. And that just meant 3D. I just love that kind of shit. It's a coherent, cohesive world. All right. Yeah, I know about that, but I don't know about the cannons. It's removed now. Nobody I talk remember it. Well, I have screenshots from the original fucking vanilla, dude. I could go through them real quick. I probably have a screenshot of what you're talking about, because I went there a lot. Let me open up my screenshots here, and we'll look real quick, and then I'm out of here. So, vanilla... Okay. Let me share my screen here. Actually, I'm gonna get a quick drink, but this is my very first WoW screenshot I ever took. January 30th, I believe, January 30th, 2005, I believe. Oh no, it was just after. It was February. You see the date? February 7th, 2005. I actually signed up on the 29th of January 2005. So this was February 2005 with my roommate at the time. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Hold on. See, I just want to quickly look at this. Oh, what the? So I made a paladin named Nirv. As you can see, I'm zooming in on Nirv here. It's kind of low resolution. I think it's 800 by 600. But as you can see, right from this one to this one, the screen's bigger because I started fucking with the resolution and getting a higher resolution. Then I turned, as you can see the differences right here, I noticed right away that full screen glow effect sucked. This is full screen glow effect. It's kind of bright. And this is what it should look like with the full screen glow effect off. On, off, on, off. And I noticed right away that off is better. So all my screenshots are with the full screen glow off. The full screen glow effect is on by default, if I remember correctly, in WoW, and I never liked it. I don't know why they had that option on by default. See, I even said it to myself right there. Turn off full screen glow effect for a sharper image. I even said that in the chat to myself. But anyway, these are some of my very first screenshots ever. Paladin. Let's see, when did I first go to BRD? Oh man, see, everybody had to have some sort of a nude fest. Look at this. I'm just stunned, dude. I go to the dam in Loch Modan, I'm just holy living fuck, dude. Just blown away, dude. Look at this shit, we're just stunned. A lot of my screenshots are me just fucking befuddled, man. Befuddled by the amazing world of this game. Oh god, blowjob festival. Okay, I think we're going to Deadmines here. Yup. Oh, I didn't take any screenshots inside, but I obviously went there. I'm level 16 on the realm Malagos. Let's see what version this is. 1.2.1, December 2004. Okay. One thing you'll notice too is that like the loot is green. You see that? They didn't actually change the color until much later. Like all the loot text was green, even if you got a blue item or whatever. Okay, we're going to Dead Mines, obviously. Hopefully I got some screenshots inside there. Creating a guild, crafting. Let's see. I know I've got a lot of Dead Mines screenshots. Uh-oh. You're getting out of the zone, dude. You get banned. That's the other thing. If you fucking explore in the game, you could also get banned and shit. You're not supposed to be there. But look at that. That's beautiful. Fighting Loch Ness Monster. And this was before they changed the models of the ogres. So I played when they had the original ogre models. They were kind of hard to look at, but I understand why they changed them. Playing with my cousin and my roommate at the time. Wait. Here's Dead Mines right here. Okay. I just want to find... I know I went to Dead Mines a lot, but I don't remember exactly what you're talking about either. So wait, there's that. All right, let's go to the second set. There's Dead Mines again right here. All right, so we're already at the boat. Wait, here's some more. I see a cannon in the background right there. I don't know. My fourth day of playing, I found that the dam was just blown away by the size of the game. Yeah, it was awesome, dude. It's fucking awesome. Well, there's the auction house. 20 silver was a lot back then. Oh, there we go. Here's some more Dead Mine screenshots. It looks a little different though, doesn't it? Like, I don't know where... I think I was a little apprehensive to explore back then. Because I didn't know where the fuck, you know, what shit was or anything. I was apprehensive. I was actually kind of afraid because I didn't want to... I didn't want to just die. I do see a cannon on the top there. Is that what you're talking about? I see a cannon right there on the top of that boat that I don't remember. Is that the one you're talking about? After the robot boss. To get to the boat, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what cannon exactly you're talking about. Up the stairs. The back door inside. I don't know. Why don't you just get in voice so you can fucking explain it better? Because now you got me curious now. Let me teleport to Dead Mines. Actually... Wait a minute, that's a different door. Oh, I'm actually in Dead Mines, that's why. Okay. No, I don't want to be in Dead Mines, I want to be outside. Whoa, what the fuck? I want to be at Moonbrook. Even though I don't think you're talking about this door outside, because I don't remember ever going in the back way. You know, after you blow the fucking boat up, there was that exit door right here. This led to this mine right here. And this was the way out. And then you'd run to Sentinel Hill or whatever and fly to Stormwind or Ironforge. But this was the way out. I don't think you can get back up. Oh, yeah? Nope, you can't. Although if you're tricky, you could probably get back up, but I don't think you can go in the dungeon. GM fly on. Oh, whoops. I don't know what it is. I got up. GM fly on. Oh, look at that. Can I go in? I don't think I've ever actually been up here and seen this dungeon, the exit of Dead Mines. So I didn't know that you couldn't even go in the back way, but I don't think you can get up here very easily. All right, well, unless that's it, I think I'm done. Unless you're gonna get in voice. I always use cannons and BRD. I just don't remember exactly which one you're talking about. And if they took it out of the game, now I want to know what it looked like. You know? But I don't know if you're serious. Look at this. This is very important. I took this. Okay, you know in... Let me look on my map. Arathi Highlands. Right here. Stormguard Keep. All right? In Arathi Highlands, right here. This is where I took the screenshot. Stromguard Keep. Look at this is a real screenshot from Vanilla WoW. And if you look closely, it's the old ogre model. But if you pay attention, look at how far I see them. I see an ogre way out here in the distance. Right here. That's an ogre. And I see these ogres out here in the distance. That's a long view distance. That's longer than normal, dude. Because if you zoom out, look at how far away they are, dude. That's really far. That's like 500 yards or something, or I don't know exactly how many yards, but that's really far, and I can still see them. They didn't disappear. Now, why is that significant? Well, shortly after I took the screenshot, I don't know exactly when, Blizzard reduced the visibility. They reduced the visibility, dude. I guess it was too hard on people's computers or something. I don't know if they ever made like a public statement about it. But if you run your own server, you can change this visibility to match this exactly. And I've already made a change on my server. It's in World, and if you type in distance, I think. Yeah, right here. Visibility and distance. And you'll see the default for on the outside continents right here, the default is 100. I change it to 200 because that's more realistic with at least vanilla WoW. I want to be able to see mobs further out in the distance. And it was in there originally. That's another thing a lot of people did forget about. They forgot that the original view distance was a lot higher than is currently in retail right now. So, and that's proof. I'm glad I got this screenshot, dude. Nobody would probably believe me if I didn't have this screenshot. All right, anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. In 2006, I changed to a widescreen monitor. And that's why I have widescreen screenshots of the AQ gates opening. Hey, there it is again. I know I have more screenshots than this, but I just don't have time to go through them. All right, that's it. See ya. What is the bar that you have? What? On the right side. That's unbot. That's to control the bots, dude. I can teleport the bot right to me.